YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is going to be on 20 breakout players that I like. This is my list, guys. This is no rankings or anything. Just 5 guys from each position that I like that I think you should be picking up in your draft. So listen, I know a lot of people are drafting today or drafting a lot next week. So I wanted to give you this video and just stamp the guys that I like, the guys that I think you should be targeting that's going to boom. That way, after the season, I can come back, pull this video up, and see where I hit and where I missed that, guys. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me see who's in the chat. My homie Second Take, what's good, bruh? I see you in here, bruh. Always, as always, showing support to the channel. All right, guys, with no further ado, guys, if you got any questions about anything with fantasy football or anything, just let me know, guys. Hit me up in the chat, and I'll try to get to your questions as soon as possible. But I'm just going to talk about these guys, and I'm going to start off with the quarterback position, and I'm just going to break these guys down while I'm high on them. And let me see. Lee Shakur, what's up? He said, yo, what's good? What's good, bro? Glad to see you. Okay, so let's start, guys. The first quarterback, guys, that I think is going to be a good target to target in your draft, and you can wait later, right? Especially in single quarterback leagues. This is not a guy that's going to go in early. This is a guy that's going to probably be 8th, 9th round in a single quarterback, maybe even after that. And it's Tom Brady from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I said what I said. Tom Brady, guys. And the reason why I believe Tom Brady is a great where you can go like wait late to get your quarterback. This guy cuts throats, guys. He's better than some of the dual quarterbacks, and I hate to say it because I love dual threat quarterbacks because the floor is so safe. But Tom Brady is a pocket passing old quarterback that can't run that I love drafting in drafts because this guy is throwing for 4 to 5 touchdowns. 4 to 5 touchdowns. This guy is throwing. So that I like that, guys. He's trying to cut your throat. Like he get into the red zone. Yeah, Leonard Fournette can get that goal line touchdown, but also that he can throw it to Mike Evans or throw it to Cameron Brate or throw it to Russell Gage. Like Tom Brady would throw the ball to Leonard Fournette too. So I love Tom Brady, guys. This is a great value that a lot of people don't want because he's older. And they feel like the Tampa Bay won't even be good this year. It doesn't matter. Tom Brady's not coming out there, guys, just to throw for no 20 tugs or 25 tugs because he's old, right? That his age has nothing to do with it. This guy's going to throw for 40 touchdowns. So I love Tom Brady, and his ADP is killer value. This is a top 5 quarterback. This is a top 5 quarterback. And most of these top 5 quarterbacks in single quarterback leagues are going off your draft board starting at round 5, right? Round 4. But Tom Brady going out for the after round 10. So, guys, let's move on. All right, guys. So my second quarterback, guys, that I like, that I'm targeting as a breakout player, and even necessarily these don't got to be breakout players, but these are just guys that I like that I think was going to boom this year. And it's Trey Lance. Yes, and I know I've been high on Trey Lance, guys, and I admit that. I'm fine with it, and I'm fine with his growth. Like, see, the thing about fantasy, guys. You think you're going to pick a player and they're going to go for 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points? I won the league. It's not going to happen. That's why Amon-Ra St. Brown won people leagues last year. Jamar Chase won people leagues. He was dropping everything in count. So you got to pick players that's going to be booming in week 13, week 14, week 15 to get that championship. Right? It's not about somebody that's going to score 40 points every week because it's not going to happen. And sometimes when they do it the first 4 to 5, 6 weeks, they fade out. So you want to get guys that's going to be booming when your championship comes. You just don't want to go undefeated and lose the first week that you got to play in the playoffs. So Trey Lance, guys, I love Trey Lance. By week 13, 14, he's going to be booming because he's going to get better. He's a young quarterback, right? So Trey Lance, guys, also the dual threat ability. This is Kyle Shanahan, and I talk about a lot. When I talk about Trey Lance, I talk about Kyle Shanahan because Kyle Shanahan offense is dynamic. So he gonna put Trey Lance in every position to be successful, right, guys? So this is a guy that if you want to wait late to get him, like you're doing with Tom Brady, it's fair, but his ADP is moving up. And also, guys, just the weapons on his team. All you gotta do is get it out quick. Debo is a yak guy. Brandon Ayuk is a yak guy too, but he can go deep. And George Kittle is a yak guy. This is a yak team, guys. He ain't got to throw everybody open. He just got to get the ball out, be efficient, be clean. These guys are going to boom. So, guys, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting-edge content that I'm giving you. So, guys, I appreciate If everybody can remind everybody to make sure you hit the like button in here while you in here, guys. All right. So, guys, Trey Lance, I'm high on Trey Lance. I'm taking him almost every draft because I like the upside, the rushing upside. Yeah, if the rushing upside is not, your point scoring is not respecting the rushing upside, then yeah, you maybe want to wait to get a Kirk Cousins or somebody like that, right? Because you ain't respecting the rushing upside. But if you in leagues where it's like 4-point passing touchdowns or 5-point, but 6 points rushing touchdowns, Trey Lance and guys like that is going to boom, guys. So let's move on to my third quarterback that I like, guys. The third quarterback is Kirk Cousins. Yes, Kirk Cousins, not Kurt with a T, Kirk with the K. Kirk Cousins. And the reason why, guys, I'm high on Kirk Cousins is because of Kevin O'Connell. Listen, guys, Justin Jefferson is there. And Kevin O'Connell came from the Rams offensive squad. So what you think they doing with Justin Jefferson? He's basically a black Cooper Kupp. They're going to move him around like they did Cooper Kupp and play through that. Dalvin Cook is second fiddle. I'm not saying that he's not going to have a good year, but he's not going to be getting the ball 25 times a game like he used to. This is a Kirk Cousins team. It's going on his shoulders. No longer Dalvin Cook. So Kirk Cousins should have 35 to 40 passing attempts a game. I said what I said. The reason why, guys, is because they got to evolve this team. This team is no longer going to be a run-first defense team. The defense is going to be solid, but Kirk Cousins got to take this team to a championship if that's what they want to do. So he's going to have a lot of targets. I love Kirk Cousins. He's one of the few pocket passing guys that I like. Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins. That's one of the few guys I like. All right, guys, let's move on. The next guy, and this guy, I don't know if you want to call him a dual threat or you want to call him a pocket passer. This guy is everything, and I call him Baby Goat, and it's Justin Herbert from the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, guys, Justin Herbert. Now, listen, I'm taking him the first quarterback off the board. I don't even have Josh Allen on this list, and I'm not telling you to fade Josh Allen. I would take Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a monster, probably going to finish as number one. But Justin Herbert growth of what he can be, he could come from Josh Allen. So I'm okay with people taking Justin Herbert as their first quarterback off the board because of the volume that he's going to have, guys. He's going to be throwing the ball a lot. Like, this team don't punt. They don't kick field goals, right? So, guys, I love taking Justin Herbert. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if he throws for 5,545 tugs. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. I won't be surprised if he throws for 45 tugs, 5,500 yards. It's going to be easy because this team is they don't care, guys. They're going to be passing the ball a lot. They know what they got, what type of weapon Justin Herbert is. You got Keenan Allen. You got Josh Palmer. You got Mike Williams. You got Gerald Everett. You got a couple other tight ends that's good. You got Austin Eckler. You got Austin Eckler. So, guys, this team is going to be throwing the ball around the yard. You want this team. Let me move on, guys. So this is my number one quarterback, guys, that I like a lot. I'm actually taking him for Lance, and in Superflex, I want both of these guys. I want Lance, and I want Lamar Jackson. Yes, guys, from the Baltimore Ravens, I want Lamar. And the reason why I'm high on Lamar, guys, is because he picked up 20 pounds in the offseason. And you know what that told me? This guy's going to be running the ball a little bit more than he did last year. Maybe not as much as he did his first year when he won the MVP, but much more than he did last year. And so, guys, I want that. That rushing upside is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's to win fantasy championships. It's not to win Super Bowls because I know we haven't seen a lot of rushing upside quarterbacks win Super Bowls, but it's coming. The game is changing. Hybrids. I said what I said, but this video is not about hybrids. So, yes, guys, Lamar Jackson, 2 rushing touchdowns, a couple games, maybe more, passing the ball. This guys, I won't be surprised if he be number one quarterback. This is a top 5 easy guy all day long, guys. So, yes, I love Lamar Jackson. I'm taking him as my number one quarterback off the board. And, again, I'm not trying to say you can argue me about Josh Allen. It's not about that, guys. You got to understand fantasy. When a guy says he likes a player, that doesn't mean that he don't like the other players, right? It's not about that. Now, if I said Josh Allen sucked, then you kill me because that's crazy. Josh Allen do not suck, but he's just not one of my favorite guys. He's the number one. He's the one-on-one. I'm never going to get over here and talk champion on one-on-one most of the time, unless I think he just tremendously, right? Like he's not going to get hurt or nothing, right? So I'm not going to talk about the one-on-one because if you want the one-on-one, go get him. You don't have to go take Lamar Jackson. You can go get Josh Allen. So, guys, let me move on. I got 2 more guys work with me here because I got some bonus guys in here. I'm not just giving you 5 from each position. I'm going to throw some bonuses here. And then after I get through the quarterback, guys, I'm going to read out the chats. So the next guy is Jalen Hurts. And, again, this is another rushing upside quarterback. Now, listen, Jalen Hurts passing doesn't wow me, But when he got A.J. Brown, all I know, he just need to catch a little 2-yard slant and he can take it 60. I'm okay with it. And that's a great pickup for the Philadelphia Eagles. They have a great front office. They know how to match their talent up with other talent. And you don't go get Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, guys. You don't go get Jalen Hurts, a small, fast receiver that he got to be very, very accurate to get him the ball. No, you'll get him a big guy that he can just throw a short route to, and the guy can get yak. So Jalen Hurts never going to be the one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, right? But he's going to get better, but he's not going to be the most. So you got to get players that's going to accentuate him. And the player that's going to accentuate him is A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, new brother in town. A.J. Brown, that's that Doodoo Brown. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But yes, guys, A.J. Brown is going to help accentuate Jalen Hurts. And Devontae Smith is going to be fine. Devontae Smith is the guy that he will throw the ball deep down a lot to because he's very good running deep routes. And that'll be here and there. But A.J. Brown's going to get 8-9 targets a game underneath just for him to do what he does, break tackles, score long touchdowns. All right, so guys, be picking up Jalen Hurts. He's a top 5 guy. You got to fill it out in your draft. If it's super flex, you probably going to have to get him at the turn around, going around the turn into round 2. If it's single quarterbacks, you can wait. He probably going off your board like round 7, maybe 8. I don't know. I don't do a lot of single quarterback leagues. So the last quarterback, guys, that I like, and this is a pocket guy, and I like this guy because of the ADP value, is Davis Mills from the Houston Texans. Yes, guys, Davis Mills. A lot of people might not be high on Houston, but they got Damien Pearce, they got Nico Collins, and they got Brandon Cooks, and they also got Bevan Jordan. This offense is going to be good, guys. And if they trail, I love trailing offenses in fantasy football. And the reason why I love trailing offenses in fantasy football, go back to Atlanta Falcons a couple years ago when Julio was still in his prime. And when they lost the Super Bowl. Ryan was a league-winning type fantasy football quarterback for 2 years because they was trailing and he was wheeling and dealing to Calvin Ridley and Julio. So this is what I believe that Davis Mills can be doing. He can be willing and dealing. I'm not even counting if they win the games. They can win some games too. So Davis Mills, guys, he looked the best to me of all rookie quarterbacks. And the reason why a lot of you might say you like Matt Jones. Matt Jones is good. But the reason why I like Davis Mills, guys, is because I feel like he didn't have a great infrastructure around him like the New England Patriots did for Matt Jones. Right? So Davis Mills had to boom pass all the Deshaun Watson stuff, all that, and he did it. That's showing me this guy can play. I'm already knowing that he can play because most of the time you sit in the pocket and you can see him getting sacked. This guy got better every game and had some fantasy startable games. So yes, guys, I love Davis Mills. Let me get to the chat. And I appreciate everybody in here. Make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Okay, let me go up, guys. Appreciate everybody being in here. We deep. Mr. Edison, he said, what up, G? What up, bro? Pretty Richie, what they called him. Pretty Richie says, good morning, bro. Good morning. And Second Take says, Superflex Leagues, it is Hurts. Dak. Okay, he says, Superflex League, it is Hurts. Dak, RB. Okay, and Dak. He says, RBs are Cook, Zeke, Mitchell, wide receiver Hill, Amon-Ra, Renfro. That's my first 7 rounds. Yes, sir, bro. I like that. I like the super flex. You say it is Hurts. You like it Hurts, and you like that. Dak is okay for a second quarterback coming off in super flex. He's good there. Then you said you got Cook. That's probably Dalvin. Then you got Zeke. I love those. Those are veteran backs, but they gonna get the goal line touches. So I like that. Then you got Mitchell. That I think that's that's the running back from San Francisco. So yeah, I think he's fine, but I don't know what his injury history is going to be and how they're going to rotate those back. But I love the Tyreek Hill. I love the Amon-Ra, and I love Renfro. That's good, bro. Richard Roberts says, facts, 100, and like them. Yes, sir. Second Take says, 12-man league. Yes, sir. I like that, bro. That's a nice team. I can tell you've been listening to me. And Second Take says, also, I love Brady Evans stats. I do, too. I love Brady. And Second Take says, going to be heavy passing game for Minnesota. Sleep is Osborne. Yes, sir. I love Osborne. That's why I'm on Kirk Cousins. I like Irv Smith Jr. too. And Mr. Anderson says, first pick in an 8-man league. What's your ideal picks? Rounds 1, 2, 3. 8-man, bro. Woo. Let me give you a little bit. It's the first pick in an 8-man. My first pick in an 8-man league will probably be Justin Jefferson if it's PPR. Going Justin Jefferson PPR. Half point PPR, I'll probably go ahead and do Jonathan Taylor. Who else? What's the second pick? That would probably go. I'll probably try to stack it with a running back. So maybe CMC, Derrick Henry, Saquon. So I would try to go in an 8-man league. I'm getting 3 killer running backs in the first 3 rounds because it's an 8-man league and it's the first 3 rounds. So I try to kill it with running backs because you're gonna get the top guys. You get the cherry pick almost. So other than Justin Jefferson, that's the only really wide receiver that I'm high on. You know, in the second round, if Cooper Kupp is there, of course you take him. So that's why I say as in right now, bro. So I don't take too long on the question. But that's a great question, though. Mr. Anderson says, how early you taking Lamar? In Superflex, I'm taking him first round. In single quarterback, I'm probably taking him the second or third quarterback off the board in probably the 4th or 5th round. Kevin says, TD, what's good, bro? What's good, Kevin? What's good, bro? Glad to see you here as always, showing support. Lee Shakur said, yeah, that's a good point. But do you think adding 10 plus pounds, then running on that weight will be more of a risk of an injury since he's never been that south? No, because he's a young guy. He got strong legs. I think he'll be okay. He's young enough to do that. He plays the quarterback position. He just needs to run it at certain times of the game and defend himself. I think that weight is to help defend himself for getting laid on and stuff. That's all. But that's a great question, though, Lee. Great question. And second take says Lamar will be a quarterback 1 to 3. Yes, got rid of Brown and it has more of a run game offense. And JK is banged up in pretty easy games. Yes, sir. I agree. I agree with that second take. Mr. Anderson says I'm starting to like Jalen Hurts a lot this year. Me too, especially with the AJ Brown. With the AJ Brown on this team. AJ Brown. And Lee says Burrow and Hurts. Yes, I like both of those. I say Hurts. I'm taking Hurts over Burrow. What's going on, Gavin Stir? What's up, bro? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. This is a great community, bro. Glad to see you here. He says, what do you think of Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones? Joe Mixon, man, I haven't took him in no draft. Not saying he's a bad player. I just like players better than him at his ADP. That's all. And Aaron Jones, I'd rather take Aaron Jones over Joe Mixon. I do like Aaron Jones in the late second round. I like Aaron Jones in the late second round. Muhammad, what's up, bro? Glad to see you here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Muhammad says, anyone want to join my free league? You got to know how to play and be active. Okay, guys, he got a league in here. If anybody want to get in this league, man, I got so many leagues. I'm drafting 2 leagues today, bro. So, yes, appreciate that, Muhammad. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Pretty Rich, he says, put some respect on it and click the like button. Yes, sir. Mr. Anderson says, hit that like on the way in, peeps. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, guys. My homie, IDP Iggy. Guys, he will be coming on this year to help you with some of your IDP picks. Matter of fact, I think I'm bringing him on this week. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Iggy. Good morning, bro. He said, yes, sir. He said, Jefferson is wide receiver 1. I think so, too. Yes, sir. And second take says, everyone like and sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, guys. And second take says, also, I got Lamar 9th round in a 10-man, and I had to search for value. I love it. Yes, sir. You killed it in the 9th round in single quarterback leagues. And Kevin says, I'm in the middle of a 1 quarterback dynasty startup, and I think about to smash everyone else in my league. Thanks for the help throughout the years, TD. Yup. You made me a better fantasy player. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. And Tavares, what's up, Tavares? That's my homie showing support to the channel. He says, 3rd pick, 12-man league. Zeke, Pitts, Herbert. First 2 picks was Chase and Hill. I love the Chase and Hill. I'd probably go, if it was tight end premium, I would tell you to go to Pitts because I love Pitts. Pitts is going to boom. He's going to have a better year at the tight end position than Zeke will. But I love that Zeke stack as a 0 RB build. To have Zeke as your starting running back, I like that. So I would say Zeke would be my 3rd pick over Herbert and Pitts. But I love Pitts and Herbert. All 3 of those guys are great guys. And if you go with either one of them, you will be okay. Gavin Stir, what's up, bro? He says, everyone sub and like, turn on notifications. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Gavinster. Yes, sir. Second take says, what picks you got in your leagues? Bro, I don't know until the league start. We don't never know. I'm in an auction draft and another league. I don't know what pick I have. We won't know right before the draft starts. Yep. Iggy says, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my stuff. Iggy, that's a great person, guys. Great guy. Go follow him on Facebook, Twitter. I think he got a YouTube too. Go follow him on all platforms, guys. IDP Iggy. Just type that in. Put your stuff in the chat, Iggy. And Lee says, we need that community league with you, bruh. Yes, what you mean, Lee? Because I got the community league. I think I got a community. Let me know what you mean. Do you mean like I need to do a free listener league? Do I need to do a Discord? Let me know what you mean, bruh. Because I got you. I want to make sure y'all getting what y'all need, and I do what I need to do, just help y'all win these fantasy championships. Okay. And Iggy says, can't wait to get on there, and I'll be working IDP with everyone on here. Yes, sir. He says, Lamar in 9th. Wow. Yeah, woo. That's a killer value. And Gavin says, everyone like and sub and turn on notifications. Yes, sir. Thank you, Gavinster. Appreciate that, bruh. And Mark says, what up, bro? What's up, Mark? What's going on, bruh? He says, I'm in a keeper league, and I can keep 2 players in the round that they were drafted in, okay? Josh Allen in the 7th, Pittman in the 7th, and Water in the 8th. Pick 2. It's going to be Josh Allen and Pittman. Josh Allen and Pittman. Take Josh Allen in the 7th and take Pittman in the 7th. And throw back Water. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so let me get on to the rest of these. Let me get on to my tight end position, guys. So, guys, the first tight end that you should be targeting, y'all know this, I just talked about the guy. It's Kyle Pitts. Now, listen, the reason why I'm putting Kyle Pitts over Travis Kelce, because Travis Kelce is the consensus number 1 overall as a tight end, like taking him the first tight end off the board, and I'm okay with that. But, guys, Kyle Pitts is going like in the 3rd or 4th. So you can wait to get a tight end and still have somebody beat Travis Kelce. And I believe Kyle Pitts can beat Travis Kelce. Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver playing tight end, guys. He should get 10, 11, 12 targets a game. I said what I said. I don't understand why people like, I don't know. I get it. Guys, if you ask me to pick one pick and to put my whole bank account on it, everything that I'm worth, it would probably be Kyle Pitts. Like if I had to take an edgy player to put him over a number 1 player, it would be Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, I love him, guys. I don't want to keep going around in circles and just talking about the same thing because I've been talking about him all year. The guy is a tight end. I don't care if Marcus Mariota. He don't need like a top of the line quarterback. Marcus Mariota will be to get the ball to this guy. Remember what he did to Delaney Walker 5 or 6 years ago. So Kyle Pitts is going to be perfectly fine, guys. I'm telling you, when he start booming, y'all going to be like, hey, TD, you was right about Kyle Pitts. I'm going to be like, yeah, I know. So let's move on. My second tight end that I like that I'm targeting in most of my drafts is George Kittle. And the main reason is I like Trey Lance and I want to get certain players off this offense. And George Kittle is going to be closer to Trey Lance. So when they run the Kyle Shanahan play action boot waggle, the tight ends usually are running wide open because that's your first read. So I believe that Trey Lance will be able to get the ball out to George Kittle very quick, right? So I believe that George Kittle will have 7 to 8 targets a game just because it's George Kittle. They're going to design plays for him, manufacture targets. So I actually like George Kittle over Mark Andrews. And the reason why, I just feel like that the offense is going to be better designed for George Kittle than it is for Mark Andrews. Remember last year, Mark Andrews wasn't the number 1 overall tight end for Lamar Jackson. It was Tyler Huntley. So that's why I'm kind of pushing the other guys down and moving George Kittle up. All right, guys, let's move on. My third tight end that, guys, I think you should be targeting is Dalton Schultz. Now, listen, I'm not saying that I'm very high on Dalton Schultz, but listen, ain't no other weapons on Dallas Cowboys. Everybody else is hurt, right? Do I believe in Jalen Tolbert? No, I don't think Jalen Tolbert necessarily is going to be some type of high phenom number 2 wide receiver. No, I believe that Dalton Schultz could end up being a top 5 tight end because they don't have any other weapons. So it's going to be CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz the first 5 or 6 games until Michael Gallup come back, right? So I love Dalton Schultz, guys. It's going to be a really good value guy that you can get, but his ADP is moving up. The next guy that I like is Zach Ertz from the Arizona Cardinals. The reason why I like Zach Ertz, guys, is because D-Hop's going to be out the first 6 weeks. So Kyler Murray needs tall guys, right? Because he's a short guy. So when he's looking in those crevices, he needs to be able to see a glimpse of the guy. He don't need to see the guy running wide open, but he needs a glimpse to know how to throw the ball to him. And since Zach Ertz is tall, that's going to help him with D-Hop being out. So I feel like the Zach Ertz, as long as he's healthy, guys, are going to be a top 10 tight end. And he's going to be top 5 some weeks. It just depends on what's going on, right? Depends on how the game flow goes. So, yes, I like Zach Ertz. The next tight end that I like, guys, is Cole Kmet. And you seen last night, Cole Kmet had a couple good plays. And I told people all year long, I like Cole Kmet over Dalton Schultz. But Dalton Schultz just falls into a line where he's going to get a lot more targets. I get that. But Cole Kmet, I'm telling you, you think Chicago ain't going to get down and throw a lot to Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet? You're gonna be surprised. Cole Kmet is gonna be a top 10 guy, easy. If he could be a top 5 guy, all these guys are just. I'm just not naming these guys and saying they're gonna be a top 10 guy. These guys have potential to be top 5. All of them can't be top 5, but they got potential. This could be a good tight end year for once. We ain't had a good tight end year in years. Over 10 years. So this could be a good tight end year. All right, let's move on. My next tight end, guys, and I talk about this guy a lot, is David Njoku. And nobody, you don't say anything when I talk about him. I get it. Jacoby Brissett and Deshaun Watson not playing and David Njoku, he ain't did nothing. I can see that you ain't going to grow. I can see that all you're going to pick is George Kittle, Mark Andrews, and Travis Kelce. That's all you're going to pick because it can't nobody else. And when they get out of the league, I don't know who I'm going to draft. Guys, you got to know that players develop. That's why I be on these players and nobody else be on them. I'm not the smartest guy. It's just because I know I play football and I know people grow. Like, it's a lot of guys that was the number 1 player in high school and they not even in the league because they couldn't get any better. They was maxed out as a grown man in high school. But you got to keep growing. And David Njoku, he was so young, guys. He was wet behind the ears. Like he didn't even know the tight end position coming out of Miami. So now that he learning how to block and learning the plays, now they can actually hyper target him. It takes a while for tight ends, guys. They always have. Look at Shannon Sharp. Except for Rob Gronkowski, some of the real true GOATs, they kind of got started early. The other guys, it take them a while. So, guys, David Njoku, I think you're going to be able to kill him with killer value. You're going to be able to draft him, and it's going to be easy, right? So, David Njoku, I like him. And the last but not least, guys, is Hayden Hurst. This is a deep sleeper type guy, but I like him because he's playing on Cincinnati Bengals. You got Jamar Chase, you got T. Higgins, you got Tyler Boyd, you got Joe Mixon that you got to stop the run game. So Hayden Hurst is going to have 1-on-1. He'll never get doubled. That's why CJ Uzomah had a lot of good games last year because they could never double him. They were just like, he kind of was just running wide open because they weren't worried about him. So that's why I got Hayden Hurst on here, guys. So let me get to the chat. Lee says, we need that community. Okay, yeah, he was talking about the community. And Iggy says, can't wait to get on there. Okay, yep, he's coming on the show, guys. Let me see. And Lee says, like your OnlyFans or Discord are in Fantasy League with you. Yes, like your OnlyFans or Discord are in Fantasy Leagues with you. Yes, guys. I do invite my OnlyFans guys, and they don't have to pay anything other than the league entry fee. But as time go on, guys, I am going to do free leagues just for guys that are on my OnlyFans. But right now, guys, I think I got 6 or 7 guys on my OnlyFans. So that's why I don't do a lot of stuff over there because I'm not going to let that slow me down for only 7 guys. Most of these guys come over here and follow me on YouTube. But as that grow, guys, I'm going to do a league and I'm going to put up the fee. I'm going to put up the what you can win. Like if I might do a $200 league and just be my own money, but because y'all my OnlyFans, you get in that league for free. But I can't do it as in right now. Like I have to build up my community, bro. But that's great advice, Lee. That's great advice. And guys, go make sure you go follow the Discord. Richie, he works for the channel. So make sure you go follow Richie on Discord. I'm in that Discord. We talk about a lot of stuff, news and everything, guys. So make sure you go follow. The link is in the description. Richie, make sure you go post that, bro. The Discord. And Mr. Anderson says, I'm targeting picks in all my leagues. Yes, sir. Facts. Yes, sir. And Second Take says, I like Texans tight end Bevan Jordan and Cole Kmet. Yes, I love Bevan Jordan. But he couldn't get on this list because I got so many guys. All right, guys. So let's get on. Let me move on to let's say I'm going to do running backs next. I'm going to do my running back list next. And the first running back guys that I'm targeting in most of my fantasy draft that I want to get, and this is no particular order. That don't mean this is the first running back that I'm targeting. This could be, now if I'm doing a 0 RB build, maybe. But it's Rashad Penny. I said what I said, Rashad Penny, guys. And the reason why I'm high on Rashad Penny, guys, is because of Pete Carroll and Rashad Penny talent. Pete Carroll is not going to get cute. He's going to run the ball 20 times with the guy. The guy, you can't wait on anything. Like, in the preseason, you don't wear him out. But in the season, you got to play him. That's why they went and got Kenneth Walker. And they'll go and pick up another running back if Kenneth Walker can't play, if he's still injured, right? So he's not going to pancake no Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny is going to get 15 to 20 touches every game, guys. And if he stays healthy, if he stays healthy, this guy's going to boom. That's why last year, guys, when I watched him 6 games, I'm like, that's what Pete Carroll saw. Guys, he was out running safeties. He was running over linebackers. This guy was booming. In snow games, too. So I love Rashad Penny, guys. I'm taking him. I think you're getting a discount. He's going in like in the 7th round. This guy discount is crazy, unbelievable. And he's a top running back. There's no longer no Kenneth Walker that's going to be taking his carries and stuff right now. So guys, go pick up Rashad Penny. Moving on. This running back, I'm taking in the 1st round sometimes, but usually at the turn, early 2nd round, and it's Saquon Barkley, especially in PPR leagues. Now, listen, is Saquon what he was as a rookie? Maybe not. We don't know yet, right? He could be ready to be full healthy like Adrian Peterson was, but it took Adrian Peterson only 1 year. Might take him 2. So Saquon catching passes, the day ball going to get him out in space. I love that. Then also he getting all the goal line opportunities. Matt Breida ain't coming in getting no goal line opportunities. So, guys, I'm giving y'all a sauce. This is for my OnlyFans. And I'm sorry, people that are signing up my OnlyFans. I should have gave this to y'all first. But I'm going to give this here. I'm going to say it now. Guys, when you're looking for running backs, go think about, is anybody going to take their goal line opportunities? That's how I found James Conner last year. Also, I heard other people talking about it because I wasn't really high on James Conner in the beginning of last year. But as time went on, I was thinking about it. Getting elite goal line green zone touches is better than getting a bunch of carries and not going nowhere. So, guys, I believe that Saquon is going to get all the goal line carries. Nobody's going to come and take his carries. So those are the running backs that I want, that I like. I don't care if they split. Nobody's taking his goal line carries. So I love Saquon. Let me move on. The next running back that I like, guys, is A.J. Dillon. Yes. The reason why they like A.J. Dillon, guys, is because nobody's taking his goal line opportunity. Now, Aaron Jones will get cute around him because Aaron Jones is like they passing Alvin Kamara type back, right? So he will get some carries and he will get some opportunities around the green zone, but it's not going to be enough to push A.J. Dillon down. I think A.J. Dillon could have 10 rushing touchdowns rated at 1,000 yards. Yes, guys, rated at 1,000 yards. So make sure you're picking up A.J. Dillon. Killer value, right? But he's going early, especially in a dynasty. But in redraft, I think you can get this guy in the 4th, 5th round. I think you should do it, guys. As a flex play, you're going to be killing it. And if anything happened to Aaron Jones, So, yes, guys, A.J. Dillon. My next running back, guys, is Damien Pearce. And this is the only rookie running back that I got. The only rookie running back that I got on this list. And, guys, Damien Pearce is because, he beat out all. What is Rex Burkhead going to do? He's nothing. He's just a good, I can pass, protect. I can do all the small things like a fullback, right? What is Marlon Mack going to do? With that Achilles injury that he had a couple years ago, he might not. I don't know if he's still explosive. He might just be good, don't fumble the ball, know where to go. But Damien Pearce got all the athletic ability. He hadn't been used too much in college. He's ready to go and take on 300 carries. So I love Damien Pearce. Guys, I'm taking him off probably like 4th or 5th round, but you got to fill out your draft. You know, every league is different, but I love Damien Pearce, guys. Make sure you pick him up. This guy could be a top 12 running back. I said what I said. He could be. So, let's move on. My last guy, guys, is Kenneth Gamewell. And I've been talking about Kenneth Gamewell for over 2 years. I said that he was one of the best running backs coming out of the draft last year. One of the best. So I like him, guys. And now they give him the opportunity. I always told y'all Miles Sanders. Y'all kept saying, well, Miles Sanders, but see, you don't understand the growth. That's why I was right on that. I'm not right on everything, but Miles Sanders does run harder. But Miles Sanders can't catch 8 balls in a game. He might drop 2. Kenneth Gamewell going to catch everything, and he can run behind the tackles pretty good. So, yes, Kenneth Gamewell, guys. So, let me get in the chat, see what everybody talking about in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, Richie says, Discord channel, cutting edge info. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And that's the Discord link, guys. Yep, Pretty Richard Discord. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's get on to the wide receivers, guys. I'm going to go ahead and read out the wide receivers. Guys, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Okay, so guys, the first wide receiver that I'm taking off the board, and this is easy, and this is the #1 overall player, and Mr. Anderson said it earlier, it's Justin Jefferson. This is easy. I like Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp. There's no wide receiver that I'm taking over Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, guys, going to get all the targets. You seen what he did last year on a run-first offense with Dalvin Cook and still was balling out. What you think he's going to do now with Dalvin Cook's playing second fiddle and they're going to be passing the ball 10 times more than they did last year per game? Justin Jefferson going to eat. Triple Crown he smells like a Triple Crown winner, right? I'm not saying he's going to do it, but he smells like it. It's coming out of his pores, right? Hyper targeted, 160 targets, all of that. He should be getting all of that, guys. So Justin Jefferson, I ain't really got no breakdown to tell you other than this guy's alpha. He's one of the best wide receivers in the league. I'm not saying he's better than Jamar Chase or Cooper Kupp, but on his team, the way his team is designed, he's going to get more targets. So let's move on, guys. The second wide receiver, and I told y'all don't tell me nothing about what you seen yesterday because I told you all, and I'm going to point directly at you. Didn't I tell you? Then you see Tyreek? Guys, I feel like ending the live right now because I know like with Tyreek, but Tua. But Tua. I don't care nothing about no Tua. It doesn't matter. You can name any quarter. Go get Peyton Manning right now. Tyreek's still going to ball out. I'm not going to say he's going to be the best wide receiver in the league, but he's still going to ball out. All you got to do is catch it. Once he catch it, tackle him. Guys, you thought that Tyreek was run. He 1,000 yards deep. Now Pat Mahomes going to throw it way in the air. That's the only way Tyreek can score? No. It's like Stephen Curry. You think the only thing he can do is shoot threes? No, he'll take you off the dribble and beat you going to the basket and shooting a bunch of free throws. So Tyreek can catch short passes and take it 60. Guys, I want to see him used like that. That's actually dangerous. You're going to get Tyreek 12, 13 underneath targets, and we got to tackle him? He's too fast. That's what the guys are saying. That's why he's scared, guys. I'm telling you, when you see corners, they nervous. They got butterflies. Their stomach hurts when they got to play against Tyreek. Not because they don't respect D-Hop or they don't respect Michael Thomas. It's just Michael Thomas going to beat me because with his strength, he's not going to make me look bad. But Tyreek going to beat him. He's going to do like this and be looking around at the crowd. And you're going to be on TV. Your kids and stuff got to look at you. Say, Daddy, what was he doing to you? I'm telling you guys, Tyreek is a beast, and I've been on him for years. And that's one of my main guys on my channel that I've been on. I call the cheetah. So guys, Tua gonna be a top 12 quarterback, and Tyreek's gonna be a top 5 wide receiver. And you better hope he don't be Triple Crown because he has a chance to be Triple Crown. So let me move on, guys. This is not about Tyreek Hill. Okay, so my third wide receiver guy that you should be picking up is DK Metcalf. And it's the same thing, guys. I don't care nothing about no Geno Smith or no Drew Lock or no Russell Wilson leaving. It's certain guys. That's like saying, well, I'm not picking Eric Dickerson. Who is Eric Dickerson quarterback? Because it's gonna be a box. It doesn't matter. When you a stream gifted athlete, it doesn't matter. All I need is the professional quarterback to do is just put it out there soft for me, bro. You remember Josh Gordon? Josh Gordon had quarterbacks. He had Josh McCown. He had Brian Hoyer, and he was still having 150 yards a game. So same thing with DK. All DK got to do is get the targets. He gonna drop some balls because his hands is not the greatest. But when he catch it, So guys, as you can see now, I like to touch players. I like to draft players that when they touch the ball, they can do tremendous stuff with it. I don't like a guy where it's got to be perfect all the time, right? And some of those guys I do like, right? But Cooper Kupp and DK is two different players. Cooper Kupp, yeah, he can beat you and catch short routes, but DK, if he catches short routes, he's going to run over the corners and the safeties can't tackle him. I'm telling you guys, you got to be able to take chances on players like this. Now, if this guy was in the first round, I wouldn't tell you to take DK because he do need a better situation. But for a 4th round, 5th round wide receiver that's going to be booming like he did, because he helped take me to a fantasy championship. I didn't win a championship, but I was in the championship game, and it was because of DK, because I held on to him all year. So, guys, let me move on. The 4th wide receiver, guys, and I told y'all about this guy, too, all year. Not last year, but this year, is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Guys, he coming. I don't know where he's going to finish. I'm not going to sit here and put myself against the wall and say he's going to be number 3 or 2, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I know y'all want me to say something like that so you could come back and tell me that I was wrong. I'm not doing it. But I'm going to tell you what, Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be a top 12 guy. Guys, he don't listen. He know every receiver. He called out Jamar Chase. If a wide receiver call out Jamar Chase, you bad. Because I'm that dude's alpha. Like Jamar, everybody know Jamar Chase is alpha. But Amon-Ra think he better than Jamar Chase. I said what I said. Amon-Ra Brown think he's better than Jamar Chase. He mad that Jamar Chase got picked before him. I know that sounds crazy, right? But he ain't playing no games. So, guys, you may pick up Amon-Ra St. Brown. His ADP is around 4th and 5th round. I said what I said, 4th and 5th round. So, guys, let me move on. The receivers, I get a little personable with my receivers, guys, because these guys, I know they're going to hit. These guys are alphas. So, my other wide receiver, guys, is Mike Williams from the Los Angeles Chargers. And listen, I'm just picking Mike Williams because he's on one of the best, most explosive offenses. And you've seen the first 4 to 5 weeks of last year, he was a top 5 wide receiver. Then he got nicked up with his knee injury, and so he kept playing. Maybe he should have sat down, but he kept playing through it because he needed to get a bag. He did it. But guys, Mike Williams, big play ability, goal line, green zone opportunities, it's going to be tremendous. I like Mike Williams over Keenan Allen. I said what I said. I'm drafting Mike Williams over Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is safe. He's a safe PPR monster guy. Like, he's a monster, but he's not going to be booming. Like, Keenan Allen going to have 8-9 targets every game and going to catch most of them. It's going to have 15 points, 12, 13, 14 points. But Mike Williams can have 30. He can have 2 60-yard touchdowns. The guy can separate too. He's just not a big jump ball guy waiting to jump ball. He can separate too, running underneath routes and stuff. So yes, guys, I like Mike Williams. And my last wide receiver, guys, the last guy I'm talking about on this live is Hunter Renfro. Yes, guys, third and Renfro is what they call him. And the reason why, guys, I'm high on Hunter Renfro, guys, coming out the slot, he's the best route runner in the league. Cooper Kupp, I'm sorry, man. Look, I'm not going to say he's better than Cooper Kupp. I'm not going to sit there and say that hyperbole. But, guys, he's on his level. So, look, this is what I want you to go do. Go watch on the pivot with Brandon Marshall. Derwin James, the safety from the Los Angeles Chargers, came on the pivot. And what Brandon Marshall asked him, Brandon Marshall said, hey, who is the scariest guy to go against in the league? And, you know, because Derwin James walks in the slot and guards these wide receivers or whoever, running backs or whatever. He's one of the only few safeties who can guard wide receivers. And Derwin James said first, you know who he said first? And I told y'all, and again, I said this on the video, but I've been telling y'all name all these wide receivers, and I always tell you that Tyreek better. Derwin James said Tyreek. Tyreek is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I said what I said, but I'm not going to get on it. Y'all keep challenging me, keep going against me, it's fine. I'm gonna keep saying what I'm gonna say, and I get 1 subscriber a day and let my channel build up. Ain't nobody talking about what I'm talking about. But when you hear Derwin James say it, everybody wanna go, Derwin James. I've been saying it. But anyway, Derwin James said Tyreek Hill. You know who the second guy that he said? What's Hunter Renfro? And Brandon Marshall said, hold on. He said, Hunter Renfro, the white boy? He said, yeah, that white boy is bad. Hunter Renfro is bad. Now listen, I'm not picking him over Devontae Adams, but I'm fading Devontae Adams, and I'd rather get Hunter Renfro in the 6th or 7th round. Because Hunter Renfro, if they blitzing Derek Carr, he's going to be throwing through Hunter Renfro. Hunter Renfro is going to be moving the chains. Is he going to be getting the big-time throws for the touchdowns? Maybe not. But in a full PPR league, I like Hunter Renfro over Devontae Adams because Devontae Adams is going in the 1st round and at the 2 turn, right? I don't want Devontae Adams. Not this year. I'm not saying he's a bad wide receiver. I might take him in some drafts, but mostly I'm waiting to get Hunter Renfro because ain't nobody guarding. Did you see that guy, what he did with Derek Carr last year? And then he's playing with Josh McDaniels that have always accentuated the best slot receivers in the league, from Julia Edelman to Wes Welker to Danny Amendola. So Hunter Renfro will eat, and I'm taking Hunter Renfro. So, guys, let me get to the chat, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. And I appreciate everybody in here. Let me see. Yes, Ethan. What's going on, Ethan? Ethan says, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Ethan, this is a great fantasy football community. We support each other. I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But as a community, we're one of the best fantasy football communities in the whole algorithm, guys, out here in the whole YouTube. So Ethan says 12-team quarterback. Fields, Tua, okay. RB, Gordon, Hubbard, Cook, Sanders, and Carter. Wide receivers, Metcalf, Godwin, Sutton, Moore, and tight end, Pitts. I like that. I like that you got Fields and Tua. You got an up rushing quarterback, and you got Tua, who's going to be moving up a lot this year because of the weapons that he got. Then you went and got Gordon. That's a 0 RB guy, the guy that can come in and get certain roles during the week and win you the week. Hubbard, just a guy that I don't know why you picked him up. Maybe you think he's going to replace Christian McCaffrey. But then you got Dalvin Cook or I don't know if it's his brother, but I'm going to say Dalvin. Miles Sanders, I'm not high on Miles Sanders. And then you got Michael Carter. I like Michael Carter as a PPR back. Metcalf is a killer value. Godwin will be a little slow to come in because he's got an injury. But Sutton, and then you got DJ Moore. Yes, I like that. That's a nice squad, man. I'm going to get that squad a B. And you got to work the waiver wire, especially with the Pitts. I love the Pitts pick, man. So I'm going to give it a B. And as you work the waiver wire and sharpen this team up just a little bit, you can have an 18, bro. Brian, what's up, bro? He said, tell him, TD, they still ain't listening. That's my homie, Brian. What's up, bro? Can't wait. We got a draft today. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Brian. And Lee says, if Kirk is hyper-targeting JJ, you know what that means for Thielen and KJ Osborne, looking that Robert Woods was doing alongside Cook. No, I think it's going to – listen, Kirk Cousins has a chance to win MVP this year. Do I think that Thielen and KJ Osborne are all going to be top 12? No. But I do think Thielen will be in the top 24, and I think KJ Osborne would be top 30, right? So that's what I believe, bro. And I believe Earl Smith can be top 15, top 12 tight ends. So that all of that says Kirk Cousins has 40 tugs, 5,000 yards. That's what I believe. Yep. Look what. Yeah. Okay. And Chris Carter says, agree. Great value with Geno stuck on DK as the main target. Yes, sir. And Richard Watkins says, outstanding content, bro. Stay blessed by the best. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Ethan Fanning says, DK Metcalf, top 5. I hope so, bro. I'm thinking more top 12, and I'm okay with him being top 12. But top 5, if he is, I'm winning a bunch of championships this year because I got a lot of DK. Chris Carter says, speaking from experience in college, win against Wes Worker at Texas Tech. Okay, slot receivers was the hardest to guard. Tell him, Chris. Tell them, because them guys can go both. It's like point guards. They so quick with the ball, that don't mean that they're going to score 40 on you like Kobe, but you can't stay in front of a point guard. It's the same thing like in college. These slot wide receivers that's good, you can't stay in front of them. It's hard to guard them. That's the way the game is played. Now, back in the day when you can hit guys under 5 yards, no matter if it was pass interference or not, if you was under 5 yards, as a linebacker, I could go knock you off your feet. So that took slot receivers. They didn't want to play that. They would just come by there and be timid. Now you can't hit them if the ball is in the air and they ain't looking at you. You can't hit them. So that's why it makes it almost unstoppable to guard these guys. The same thing like in basketball. A point guard, you can't put your hand on them no more. You can't stay in front of these guys. They too fast and too dynamic. It's impossible. So only thing you can just play off and let them shoot the 3 and hopefully they off. That same thing, you got to just kind of back up and let them catch a bunch of balls underneath. But in PPR, that's going to be 10 points at least. So, yes, bro, you're right. He said Hunter is that dude. Routes are unreal. Yes, he is. I try to tell everybody that. And Kevin says, Renfro is a legit league winner this year. Grab him where you can. Yes, sir. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Guys, y'all always show support to the channel. I try to get to everybody question. That's my thing. I like to get to everybody question. Guys, it's on Facebook. Come follow me over on YouTube. Come give me a like and follow, guys. It helps support my channel. But I'm glad that you are following me on Facebook, too. That's why I stream to Facebook. But YouTube is my main thing. So, guys, if y'all could go over and give me a like and a follow on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. Also, guys, go sign up for my OnlyFans if you just want to support me. It's only $10 a month. And please do this before the first week of the regular season because that price may change after then, guys. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me see. Yep. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.